Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have the opportunity to make some opening remarks on the potential for sustainable growth and innovation in a sector which is vital for our economy, a sector which is one of the biggest employers, and a sector where the potential to cut costs and become resource efficient is one of the greatest. During their lifetime, from construction right through the demolition, buildings use a significant amount of resources in materials, energy and water. And at the end of their lives, buildings also make up a third of all our waste. That means that the potential to make savings and reduce impacts on the environment is very important. There is scope for greater resource efficiency at all the stages in the life cycle of a building, from manufacturing of bricks and blocks, cement, insulating and roofing materials, the construction process itself, the day-to-day use of the building, its renovation, and finally to waste management. So far, we have focused most of our attention on energy efficiency, but truly sustainable buildings are much more than that. We need to broaden our approach, and to do so, we need to have better and more comparable information on the environmental performance of buildings. We need reliable information so that all stakeholders can make informed choices, taking environmental performance into account when designing, building, buying, or investing in buildings. Sustainable buildings not only benefit the environment, but are also increasingly seen to make business sense. They have lower operational and maintenance costs. They last longer, and they can contribute to improved health, well-being, and the productivity of people living or working in them. The Commission will soon put forward some new ideas on making buildings more sustainable. The objectives are twofold. Firstly, to help develop better information on the environmental performance of buildings through a common framework with key indicators to assess the environmental performance of a building. This framework would focus on the most important aspects of a building's environmental performance. It would bring together reliable and comparable data, which could be freely used by all stakeholders. The second objective is to help create favorable market conditions for recycled building materials. As I mentioned earlier, construction and demolition waste makes up about a third of our total waste. The majority of that waste is truly fully recyclable, but today we recover less than 50% at source. This is a wasted opportunity. Our proposals on sustainable buildings are designed to complement other existing initiatives, such as technical standards, voluntary commercial certification schemes for buildings, and policies on energy efficiency. The objective is to get these to work better together to deliver real improvements in resource efficiency of buildings as a whole. Resource efficiency is about getting more value out of each unit of resources. To get major improvements in resource efficiency, we need to move from linear models where the resources are extracted, used, then thrown away, to circular models, where they are used again and again by repairing, recycling, remanufacturing, or reusing them, making waste a thing of a past. For a sector that uses so many resources and generates so much potentially recyclable waste, it is clear that we need to be serious about applying circular models. Construction and demolition waste should be considered as an integral element of resource efficiency in buildings. The way forward is to boost the market share for sustainable buildings. By taking more care and paying more attention to how buildings are designed, built, used, maintained, demolished, and ultimately recycled, we can enhance the sustainability of the whole of our built environment. And this will be particularly important as part of a move towards more sustainable cities as a whole. I'm delighted to see the cement and concrete sector combining forces here today to get the concrete initiative off the ground and embrace the move to a more resource-efficient and sustainable future for Europe. You play a central role in the construction sector, so your engagement in the coming process of greening our buildings will be key to its success. I look forward to this cooperation, and I would like to thank you for your attention.